Hey, it's Alicia Stringer here, and I wanted to share with you some really deep down promotion tactics using some outreach ideas. These can be organic, which can be free, or it can be paid. And I want to make sure that you understand the process so you can make sure it works in the best favor for your business. So here's a picture of some best outreaching ideas I got from Mark Toon inside a meetup group before I moved from Nashville. And these are just basic ways to reach out to those that would be interested in your business. So one, you find competing sites and find inbound links. And I think we talked about this in a previous lesson on how it's kind of like a more referral basis. Number two is that influencers, how you can get them to mention them in your posts and comments, and what you can do to ask them to mention you. Three is community and groups. Find different affiliates, find different related groups that you would want to be an influencer side of, right? And number four, products for sale. They have products, but they want more info. And five, products in your niche. You can become a guest, like a guest blogger, or become a guest on podcasts. So I'm going to start reaching out to different podcasts and see if I can be a guest on there. That'd be really cool. And you should do the same, right? Number six is major YouTube channels, how you can be an influencer and probably be a guest on their channel as well, right? I'm actually doing that on a regular basis now, so it's pretty exciting. And I love this sheet screen. So why does content go viral? So what analyzing like 100 million articles taught us from BuzzSumo, and I remember seeing this, and it's kind of like, what makes a song go popular? There are some key elements in it, and you know, when you create a song that it's got to have those elements, or it's just not going to work. It's not going to be popular. No one's going to listen to it. It's not going to have that, singable factor. People aren't going to catch on. It's not going to be number one, right? So these are kind of like the things of a post that makes it go viral. Number one, long form is better than short form. So long form meaning like stories. Stories matter so much, right? People remember those stories. Number two, images. They increase those Facebook shares. Totally, like just had a new professional picture done. Totally makes a big difference, right? Number three, images increase Twitter shares as well. Number four, evoke that awe, that laughter, the amusement, something entertaining, right? Number five, share a list, and infographics are huge. We're going to talk about that more today. Number six, 10 is the magic number for a list. So the top 10, top something, so always go in groups of 10. Number seven, more trust. The more ways you find trust in people, the more shareable it is. Number eight, influencers have a multiplying effect. So you can see how it just multiplies it. And number nine, re-promote old content. Don't think, oh, I did it once and it didn't get much shares. Try it again, another timing, another aspect again. You never know. It might actually go viral this time. I've had some posts that I've shared on an old post that did go viral the second time. It was more popular the second time. Number 10, Tuesday is the best day to share. I don't know, so if you have something really good, share on Tuesday. I don't know. So remember that. They always say Tuesday, it's weird. Same thing for like email lists and lots of things. I don't know. Tuesday is a good things to share thing. Maybe. I don't know. So this is another way to look at it. Okay, so we're going to talk about shares on infographics. It's huge. You can put all the content on there, all your lists out there, how-to articles, what to post, why to post, videos, but what gets most shares is infographics. So crazy. So we're going to talk about that more. Why infographic marketing? Number one, you want to create and publish a high-quality infographic like that. Find that winning topic. And you can find this from maybe BuzzSumo or news.google.com. and you want to list your best tips from your research that you get from the best quality content that you find. And also, this needs to be as an infographic layout, and you can see most of these in Pinterest. These are the long type banner of pictures, and they have graphics and they have all these little tips on it, and have a little 50 to 75 word intro for it. Also, you want to have your logo on there on the picture somewhere, so you have your sources that are used, so that when that graphic gets shared, people can relate to that info or what that where it came from, where it's based from. There's another clear picture of it. And you can outsource this design. Don't think you have to do everything yourself. Go to Upwork or 99 Designs, Fiverr. Step 2, you can also use this infographic into blogger outreach, which is huge, because it can be Google search that keyword, and you can have those keyword tags on the image itself and on the blog post, and there's more different ways, so I'm going to share with you. Have that search related term. I'm going to Google search the keyword and then put the parentheses around it, and also use top 50 or top 10 fitness blogs, so some of those ideas to find those infographics. And you can Google like the best fitness blogs, give you some ideas for that, to put an infographic together. Email Blogger, find some that are related to those posts and ask if they want to see your infographic, and then you can get people to share your infographic that way. This one is key. Really great research and ways to research as well as to share. So whenever I share things that are where you wanted to promote, it's also great ways to research on. So step 3 is to find additional sites to share your infographic on. It's definitely slideshare.net, and don't limit yourself to sharing on them. Also research on them as well, right? You can do a little bit of search on like SlideShare. There's tons of ways to research in LinkedIn on SlideShare. 2 is visual.ly, scribe.com, of course Pinterest, Flickr, daily infographic, cool infographics, infographics archives, infographics journal, and infographics showcase. So I would take a day maybe on each, just giving some information, or just real fast do 2-minute little research on it and see what you come up with. Or hey, outsource it to Fiverr, get someone else to do it for you. Hey, get some research and I want this topic, and you want the best information, so you can put a new infographic together yourself. And then you want to participate in outreaching more on those upvote communities and answer questions with your blog post with your infographic, right? Say, hey, I know the answer, it's inside here. You got the big, huge infographic of your answer. And there are great ways to outreach with those upvote communities, answer the questions with your blog posts in those forums as well, and get your blog on bookmarking sites like Pinterest and Scoopit and Slashdot. So once you have your blog post and you create that infographic, these would be the top 3 bookmarking sites you want to make sure they're on. And this shows an example of one with, I think this one's with Reddit, I don't know, but the survival niche inside of Reddit on how he does that. It might be his website, I forgot. Yeah, on reddit.com. This is just kind of some of the ideas of their survival niche, and maybe where you can find some infographics. So Reddit's another popular site to share your infographic or information on, and research on Reddit. Use the Google forums in your niche, and what you want to do is search inside of Google with this exact formula. So I call it a formula because I normally don't, most people don't research this way. But if you use the parentheses and type out in title.forum parentheses plus that niche keyword like photography, blogging, social media, whatever a niche or keyword in there, you're going to find all the forums that may possibly have this infographic or information that you can respond to and be in front of that new audience as well. So this is how you find forums in your topic that you can go like right to the thread. Like this one just did blogging, and I'm sure this Warrior Forum right here, this is a thread that talks exactly about blogging. Where's another forum, like the Mom Bloggers Club? This is discussion of that thread and the bloggers for that's popular. So there's just some ideas of how to find forums just inside of Google because of this formula right there. So make sure you write that down and practice that when you want to share your content or research some content to find the best infographic to share for your business. And there are more ways to share with tribes. This is a whole another strategy that you can use, but make sure that you put it with your routine. Like this is another day you could probably go from. So this is a lot of information, so don't get too overwhelmed in just like the tribes. I remember when Triber came out and I was like dominating on one of them, but it had like different communities. I think it's leveled out now. It's been a little bit more fair. It was so it was on a long time ago. I haven't done it in a while, but there is this like an automated share process. So you get in here and you get in a community and you're sharing with other. Sometimes I went in here and love the people I connected to because they are business people. They want their stuff shared and they want to make sure it's done the right way. So you can see where you can share it on Facebook, Twitter, and you can automate this in a way where put RSS feeds and stuff in here. I don't know, but I did have some automated stuff going out there. It does pay for how much you want shared. Has different levels, I guess. Another one is BizSugar. People upvote your content if they like it. It's good and more shares. So another one to be in front of some communities that will upvote yours. You will upvote them, kind of thing. And inbound.org is kind of the same way. I haven't really played around a lot with it, so I'm not real familiar with this one, but it has the same kind of weekly digest that puts together where they'll share some content that way. And next we'll go into some more paid promotion with retargeting and recommended content and more inside of some Facebook ad training that will help you. So I hope that training was helpful for you, and like I said, take some notes and practice it, and let's come back together. And like I said, most of it takes a little bit of practice putting the infographics together and outsourcing it to Fiverr, someone we could put together on, and then taking action, setting a routine with the places that I recommended, just finding, say, okay, I'm going to find forums and I'm going to post on them. I'm going to find, I want to put it on Triber and have an automated schedule when I do have content I want to share out or something like that. You're going to get shares from that community. And so that's really what it takes, like setting it up, having a plan, just to go through that checklist is what I call it, and make sure you're promoting your content in front of the right places, and that people are going to see it that want to see your content, that love your stuff, and will share it in more places, right? And that's what it's all about. So I hope that was helpful, and I look forward to seeing more, learning the next step in the next lesson. Have a great day.